Let us continue up the discussion of the paper. So in the last class, I hope we have completed around 16 questions. Now we are going to continue from the 17th question. Okay. Now in the given circuit, you have to find what is the current through the battery. So the current is going to flow over here. At this particular point, the current has to divide. Let us say the current flowing through this will be I1 through D3, but the current will not flow from D1 because D1 is a reverse bias. Positive is connected to negative. So it is a reverse bias. So the current will not constitute over here. And in this D2, the current will flow, let it be I2. So here we have two resistance like 5 and 5. Together it is going to be 10 ohm. And in the another branch, we have 20 ohm. How this 20 ohm and 10 ohm are connected? 20 ohm and 10 ohm are in parallel. So what is the effective resistance? It is 20 into 10 divided by 20 plus 10, which is equal to 200 by 30, which is equal to 20 by 3. So what is the effective resistance? 20 by 3 ohm. But they're asking you to find the current. So what is the current? It is total EMF by the total resistance. What is total EMF? 10 volt. What is the total resistance? 20 by 3. 10 ones are 10 twos are 3 goes up, which is equal to 3 by 2. What is 3 by 2? It is 1.5 ampere. So which is the right option? Option 3 is the right answer. That is 1.5 ampere. So option 3 is the correct answer. Got it? Yeah. Come to the next question. This is a transistor concept. This is the transistor concept. Maybe you have not studied this in the theory concepts. And this emitter is connected to ground. So it is a common emitter. It is a CE mode. We call it as common emitter mode configuration. Now, in this common mode configuration, the beta is current gain. Current gain beta is 100. Current gain beta is 100. Current gain is output current IC divided by the input current. Beta is called the current gain. Current gain is output current by input current, that is IC by IB is 100. Therefore, what is IC, Appa? IC will be 100 times of what? IB. 100 times of what? IB. So IC will be equal to 100 times of IB. Therefore, IC is equal to 100 times of what is the base current? Base current is 0.04 milliamps. 0.04 milliamps, which is nothing but 100 into 0.04 is 4. This milliamps I will keep as it is. This is the current through the collector. This is the current through the collector. Now, you have to find what is the collector resistance RC. What is the collector resistance RC? To find the collector current RC, you know the Ohm's law concept is the applied voltage across the collector divided by the resistance of the RC. So what is the current across the collector? It is 4 milli, 4 into 10 power minus 3. And resistance of the collector you have to find. But what is the voltage across the collector? Now this is the voltage across the collector we are calculating. You know that the applied voltage is 20, but the emitter and the collector voltage is how much? 12 volt. Across this, 12 volt is there across the common emitter. So the remaining voltage should be where? It should be across the collector. 12 volt is taken across the emitter. So the remaining 8 volt, out of 20 volt, 12 volt is here. The remaining 8 volt is across the collector. So what is the voltage across the collector? It is 8. So what is the resistance? Resistance will be 8 divided by 4 into 10 power minus 3. That is found to be how much? It is 8 by 4 will be 2, and 10 power minus 3, if it comes up, it will become 10 power 3. So it should be 2 kilo ohm. Option 3 is the right answer. Option 3 is the right answer. So 2 kilo ohm is the current that is flowing through the collector resistance. Yeah. This is some mistake. This is a mathematics question where they have given function. They're asking you to find dy by dx with some error. I hope we got that in the 19th question. Yeah. Come to this. What is the density of the material in CGS system? In the CGS system, it is 4 gram. In the SI system, it is 100 gram. And what is the density of the material they are asking? Student, you know that quantity of the first case in which unit you are going to express, that will be the same quantity in which unit you are going to express. So N1 U1 must be equal to N2 U2. This is according to your principle of dimension. So the quantity which is measuring into unit should be equal to the quantity into the unit of that system. So in the first case, we are using in CGS system, right? In CGS system, the quantity of density is 4. The unit will be gram per centimeter cube. Now, you have to find the unit for 100 gram mass. So 100 gram by, what is the length of that? It is 10 centimeter. So 10 centimeter cube. Instead of 1 gram, they are expecting for 100 gram into 10 centimeter cube. This is the unit they are using. Then what will be that into? What will be the unit of that density of that material? Now, gram and gram, centimeter cube will get cancelled out. 4 equals to 100 by 10 cube value will be 1000, right? Because this cube applies for both the term. So 10 cube will be 1000. Centimeter cube will get cancelled, which is equal to N2. So 2 zeros will get cancelled out. So on doing the cross multiplication, N2 value will be equal to 40. So option 3 is the right answer. Option 3 is the right answer. So N2 value will be equal to 40. Any doubt? Okay. Come to this. A ball is projected upward from the top of a tower of height 10 meter. Height is given, right? What is the height of the tower? 10 meter. With what speed it is projected vertically up? It is projected at 5. It is 5 by root 2, I think. This is 5 by root 2 upper meter per second. So it is projected here. It is like 5 by root 2 meter per second. At what angle? At 45 degree with vertical or horizontal, with horizontal. Time after which the particle will hit the ground. If you throw the ball like this, it will come and reach the ground here. It will come and reach the ground. Now, you have to find what is the velocity in the vertical component. Vertical component velocity is 5 by root 2 into sine 45. What is sine 45? Sine 45 is how much? 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. Correct, no? Maybe option is not with points, right? So you can take, instead of 5 by root 2, you can take 5 root 2. So instead of that, you can take 5 root 2. So it will be 5 root 2 sine 45. So sine 45 will be 1 by root 2, isn't it? So root 2 will get cancelled, you will get 5. So what is the vertical velocity? It is 5 meter per second. Now, you have to find the time taken by the particle to reach over here. So you can directly use the formula. You can use the formula S is equal to what? Ut plus half AT squared. What is the distance traveled? Distance traveled is minus 10 meter, right? Because it is going up, coming down. So minus 10. So it has to be covered with minus 10. What is initial velocity towards upward? 5. You have to find the time. Acceleration is minus 10 by 2. So minus 5t squared. So on simplification, 5t squared minus 5t, if you shift towards the right side, and minus 10, which is equal to 0. You can divide the entire equation by 5. It is t squared minus t minus 2 equals to 0. So this value will be t minus 1 whole square. If you simplify this, how much you're going to get? We have to use the quadratic equation, right? T squared minus this can be taken as minus 2t plus 1t minus 2 equals to 0. T common, so t minus 2 plus 1 common, t minus 2 equals to 0. So this implies clearly t minus 2 and t plus 1 are equal to 0. This clearly tells t is equal to 2 seconds and this is not possible. So the time taken will be 2 seconds. So option 1 is the right answer. Option 1 is the right answer. I hope you are getting up. Yeah. Come to this. This is the concept related to the relative velocity. Now, another one particle A is moving with 3 kilometer and another particle B is moving with west 4 kilometer per hour. This is north. You know that north and the west are moving perpendicular. If I say this is the north, this should be west. Oh, they are moving with a perpendicular direction. If they are perpendicular direction, what is the relative velocity formula? It is root of VA squared plus VB squared because they are perpendicular. So VAB is equal to one speed is 3 squared, the another speed is 4 squared. This will be root of 9 plus 16, isn't it? Which is nothing but root 25. Root 25 is nothing but 5 meter per second. So what is the relative velocity? 5 meter per second. But here it is not given in meter per second, students. It is given in kilometer per hour. So you can tell 5 kilometer per hour. So either option A is correct or option B is correct. Then what about the direction? What about the direction? Now, since it is coming from north and east, the resultant should be of north of east. North of east, because relative should be taken opposite direction, right? So this is velocity of the body B and this is the body A. So the resultant should go like this. So the resultant is going from north of east. Opposite to west you have to take. North of east. North of east. So option A is the right answer. East of north you will not get. You have to get north of east. So 5 kilometer per hour is the answer. Yeah. Come to this problem. How many forces are there? One force F is acting here. Mass is M, 2M and 4M. A, B, C are the three bodies which are in contact. Now you have to find what is the force between A and B and the force between B and C. Students, you know how to find the acceleration of the system, right? It should be F divided by the net force. I mean net mass, m1 plus m2 plus m3. So acceleration is equal to net force is here. So net mass will be m plus 2m, 3m, 3m plus 4m. It will be 7m. So what is the acceleration? F divided by 7m. Now you have to find what is the force between A and B. Let us say F1 is the force between AB or FAB I will take. So FAB will be equal to mass into acceleration, right? Between A and B, what mass is going to act? That is the concept. Between A and B means here the force is acting for this to contact. So what is the total mass? 2m plus 2m, it is 6m. So 6m into acceleration is F by 7m. M and M is going to get cancelled out. It will be 6F divided by 7. That is the contact force between A and B. Now, between B and C now, what is the contact force between B and C? It is mass into acceleration only. But between B and C means only 4m is going to act. So mass will be 4m, acceleration will be F divided by 7m, M and M will be cancelled. So it will be 4F divided by 7. 4F divided by 7. So what is the contact force between FBC? 4F by 7. What is the contact force between A and B? 6F by 7. So which will be the right option? Option 2 is the right answer. 6F by 7 and 4F by 7. Yeah. Come to this problem. Now there is a uniform rod of length L. The uniform rod of length is L. Now they are asking you to find what? They are asking you to find the initial acceleration of the rod. Angular acceleration means alpha. You know the formula for the torque, right? Torque is nothing but I cross. Tau is nothing but R cross F. R cross F, or you can take it as I into alpha. What is the torque? Force into distance, which is equal to I into alpha. What is the force here? Mg. What is the perpendicular distance from the center of mass? This is the center of mass, right? From the center. What is the distance? R by 2. L means L by 2 here. L by 2. What is the moment of inertia I here? You know that I represents moment of inertia. This moment of inertia I for one end of the rod is given by m into L squared by 3. So moment of inertia is mL squared by 3 into alpha. 1L and 1L will get cancelled. M and M will get cancelled out. So alpha value will be equal to 3G divided by 2L. 3G divided by 2L. So which is the right option? Option 1 is the right answer. So it is 3G divided by 2L. Correct, no? Okay. Come to the next question. It's a very quite direct problem. They have given the Young's modulus of the material. What is the Young's modulus of the material? Why? Strain is elongated by 1%. 1% means 1 by 100. 1 by 100 is 0.01. What is the energy stored per unit volume? That we call it as energy density. So energy density is given by the formula of times of Young's modulus into the strain square. Remember this formula. Of into Young's modulus into strain square. Of into, what about Young's modulus? 2 into 10 power 10. What about the strain square? The strain is 1%, that is 1 by 100. 1 by 100 only you can write it as easy. It is 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 10 power 10 by 10 square value will be 10 power 8. 10 power 8. And it is squared, right? So strain squared. So 10 power 10 into 1 by 100 squared will be 10 power 4. So it is 10 power 6. So option A is the right answer. Energy density per unit volume is half times of Young's modulus into the strain square. Half into Young's modulus into strain square. Half into 2 into 10 power 10. Strain squared is 1%, that is 1 by 100, that is 0.01 square. So it will be 10 power 10 into 1 by 10 power 4, that is 10 power 6. So option 1 is the right answer. Yeah. Come to this particular problem. It is also a quite important upon. Force is F, length is L, the time is T. They are the fundamental quantities now. F, L, T are the fundamental quantities they are telling. Now you have to find what? You have to find what is the density of the, dimensional formula for the density. Now assume that density which is denoted by the symbol rho. Density is directly proportional to the force, the length L, the time T. How to write the dimensional for that? Now raise the power for force, let it be A, for length B, and for time C. Now can you write the dimensional formula for density? Density dimensional formula is M by length cube, that is M1 L power minus 3. What's the dimensional formula for force? M1 L1 T minus 2. M1 L1 T minus 2. For this we have whole power A. Length as it is power B. Time as it is power C. Now it is M power 1 L power minus 3. Here M power 1 into A will be M power A, L power A, T power minus 2A, L power B, T power C. So you can equate the powers. M power is A, here 1. So A is equal to 1. What is L power? A plus B is minus 3. A plus B is minus 3. No T power here. So 0. What is T power here? Minus 2A plus C. Minus 2A plus C. Or you can take C is equal to 2A. So C is equal to 2A means A is 1. So C value will be 2. So A is 1 plus B minus 3. So B will be equal to minus 4. So after getting the values of A, B and C, you can substitute over here. That is density is equal to F power 1, length power minus 4, T power 2. F power 1, L power minus 4, T power 2. that is there in the option 4. So option 4 is the right answer. F power 1, L power minus 4, T power 2. So this is matching. So option 4 is the right answer. Yeah. This problem is based on thermodynamics. This problem is based on thermodynamics. There is an ideal gas heat engine that is going to operate in the Carnot cycle between 227 degrees Celsius, that is T1, and T2. It absorbs this amount of energy Q1 at higher temperature. What is the work done, they are asking. Students, you know the efficiency basic formula is work done divided by the amount of heat absorbed. Efficiency is also nothing but 1 minus T2 by T1. T2 is the sink temperature, T1 is the source temperature. So it is work done divided by the amount of heat absorbed. 1 minus, what is T2? T2 is the temperature of 127 degrees Celsius. You have to convert into Kelvin. So after converting to Kelvin, 127 plus 273. 127 plus 273, how much? It is 400 Kelvin, right? What about T1? 227 plus 273, that will be 500 Kelvin, which is equal to W. Work done is given by 6 into 10 power 4 by Q1. So 1 minus 400 by 500 will be 100 by 500, which is equal to 6 into 10 power 4 by Q1. These two zeros will get cancelled out. Q1 value will be equal to 6 into 10 power 4 divided by 5. So Q6 by 5 will be 1.2 into 10 power 4. So 1.2 into 10 power 4 calories is the amount of work done in the system. A very quite simple problem, and it is frequently asked in the competitive exam, students, based on the efficiency of the Carnot's engine. Yeah. Come to this particular point. Now, a particle of mass. So mass is defined, that is 0.1 kg. That is executing simple harmonic motion with the amplitude. What is the amplitude? 0.1 meter. When the particle passes through the mean position, its kinetic energy is given by what? Kinetic energy is given by what? 8 into 10 power 3 joule. This is at mean position. If the initial phase of the oscillation is 45 degree, what is the initial phase? Initial phase is 45 degree. They're asking you to write what is the equation now. It is very quite simple, students. You know that y is equal to a sine omega t plus the initial phase. This is the general equation. What is the amplitude? It is 0.1 sine, but we don't know what is omega. We'll keep as it is t plus what is the phase angle? 45 degree. So you can tell pi by 4. You can tell pi by 4. Yeah. So option 2 is ruled out. Either option A is correct, or option 3 is correct, or option 4 is correct. But pi by 4 is there in all the options. You have to find what is omega. Without finding the omega, it is not possible to get the value of what? The omega. So what is the kinetic energy formula for the mean position? It is half m omega squared into a squared. Kinetic energy is 8 into 10 power 3. Half into m is 0.1 into omega squared. A squared is 0.1 square. So on cross multiply, 8 into 2 will be 16 into 10 power 3 into 10 power. So this 0.1 is 10 power minus 1. This is 10 power minus 2. So 10 power minus 3 will be omega squared. What is omega then? What is omega then? Omega will be root 16, right? But you have to cancel out with the power. So maybe wrong. Yeah. Maybe this kinetic energy is 8 into 10 power 3. Maybe this 8 into 10 power 3 is not possible. Maybe kinetic energy is 8 into 10 power minus 3. Please make a change here. Kinetic energy is 8 into 10 power minus 3, not 10 power 3. Please change that. So if I do that, so this 2 10 power minus 3 will get cancelled out. So omega squared value will be 16. So omega will be 4. So what is the omega value? 4. So what will be the general equation of SHM? It is 0.1 into sine 4t plus pi by 4. So which will be the right option? 40. Option 3 is the right answer. 0.1 into sine of 4t plus pi by 4. Yeah. Come to this problem. At some instant of time, the displacement of the simple harmonic oscillator is the displacement of the simple harmonic oscillator, either x or y. You can take it as 0.02 meter. What about the acceleration? It is 2 meter per second square. They're asking you to find the angular acceleration, angular frequency. You know that acceleration is given by omega squared y or omega squared into x. So omega value will be a by x under the root. So omega value will be equal to root of acceleration is 2, displacement is 0.02. So omega value will be 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 1 by 0.01, that is root 100. Root 100 will be 10. So option 2 is the right option, that is 10 radian per second. So what is the unit of omega? It is radian per second. So 10 radian per second is the unit of omega. Yeah, I hope this is also a quite simple problem. They have given the closed organ pipe. What is the length of the closed organ pipe? It is L. Open pipe contains the densities of ρ1 and ρ2 respectively. Compressibility are equal in both the pipes. First overtune with the same frequency. First overtune with the same frequency. So the first overtune with the same frequency. What is the length of the open pipe they have given? Open pipe. So what is the length of the closed pipe, Papa? L. What is the length of the open pipe they are expecting? Now you can tell what is the frequency of the first overtune of the closed pipe. It is 3 into V by 4L, right? First overtune means second fundamental frequency. For second fundamental frequency, F2 of the closed pipe is 3 times of V by 4L, which can be taken as 3 by 4L. V can be taken as square root of bulk modulus by the density B by ρ1. Now, what is the fundamental frequency of the open pipe? Open pipe, it is V by 2L. First overtune means it is second fundamental frequency. You know that for open pipe, it is 2 times. Because the frequency in the closed pipe is in the ratio 1:3:5. For open pipe, it is in the ratio 1:2:3. So it is 2 times. Here it is 3 times. So 3 times 2 times. So this can also be taken as 2 by 2L. V can be taken as B by ρ2. This length is corresponds to closed pipe. This length is length to open pipe. So here you can cancel out these two frequencies are equal. They have given that. Frequency of the closed pipe and the frequency of the open pipe are equal. They have given that. This is the condition they are given. What is the frequency of the closed pipe here? It is 3 by 4 LC root of B by rho 1. For the open pipe, it is 1 by L naught into root of B by rho 2. B and B will get cancelled out. So cross multiply L naught. Value will be equal to 4 times of LC by 3 into root of rho 1 by rho 2. So 4 LC by 3 whole thing divided by 3 into root of rho 1 by rho 2, which is there in the option 3. 4L by 3. 4L by 3 into root of rho 1 divided by the rho 2. So this is the length of the open pipe. Yeah. Come to the next problem. Yes, this problem is based on the optics. This problem is based on the optics. There is a compound microscope. They have the focal length of the eyepiece. Focal length of the eyepiece is how much? 10 centimeter. You can take that as the focal length of the objective lens, that is f0. Objective focal length is also same, f0, that is 4 centimeter. You can take FE, focal length of the eyepiece, as 10, because here the focal length of the objective is defined, that is 4 centimeter. What is the magnifying power of the final image? You know that the magnifying power of the final image as the magnification of the objective lens into magnification of the eyepiece. What is magnification of the objective lens? f0 divided by f0 plus u. What is the magnification of the image? It is 1 plus d by fe. So please remember this formula. The magnifying power of the compound microscope is given by this. Now, you can just substitute now. What is the objective focal length? Objective focal length is 4 centimeter. Here 4 plus, what is the object distance? Object is placed at 5 centimeter into 1 plus, you know that the least distance of distant vision is 25. What is the focal length of the eyepiece? That is 10 centimeter. So you can simplify this 4 by 9 into 35 by 10. So this is 2 za, this is 2 5 za, 5 1 za, 5 7 za. So it is 7 by 9, closest answer, into this 2 into 2, that is 14 by 9. Correct, no? Or somewhere we did wrong? Yeah, here we have not used the sign convention. So object is placed beyond the compound microscope. So object distance should be negative. So this object distance should be taken as negative. So 4 of minus 5, it will be minus 1. So it will be minus 1. So it will be minus 14. So the magnifying power of the compound microscope is minus 14. Only the thing we have not used the sign convention. For the compound microscope, the object distance is moving towards the opposite of the incident ray. So object distance should be taken as negative. So you will get 4 of minus 5, that is minus 1. So you are going to get minus 14. So what is the magnifying power? It is minus 14. Yeah. Come to this particular point, students. How many polarites are there? Two polarides are there. One polaroid is P1, second polaroid or P2. They are perpendicular to each other. How the two polarides are there? The two polarides are perpendicular to each other. Unpolarized light I0 is incident on P1. So unpolarized is I0. Please remember, it is unpolarized. It is incident unpolarized. It is incident on the first polarized P1. After coming from the polarized from P1, half of that should get polarized I0 by 2 if it is unpolarized. I0 by 2. Now the third polarized P3 is kept between P1 and P2. So here there is another polarized P2. Between P1 and P2, there is a P3 polarized which makes an angle 37 degree. 37 degree. Now from here to here, you know Malus law. Malus law tells that I is equal to I0 into cos square theta. So for this, the intensity will be I0 by 2 into cos 37. I mean cos squared 37. Now P3 is here between P1 and P2. So after coming from P3, it is I0 by 2 cos squared 37. Now the remaining angle must be 53 degree. No, because initially P1 and P2 are perpendicular. Between the angle between P1 and P2 is 90 degree. So if P1 is tilted by 37 degree means the P2 should be tilted by how much? 53 degree. So what is the Malus law for P2? Incident one. What is the incident one? I0 by 2 into cos squared 37 into cos squared of the angle between P2 and P3, that is 53 degree. 53 degree. So I0 by 2, you must remember what is cos 37 upper. It is 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 means 16 by 25. Cos 53 is 3 by 5. So 9 by 25. Cos 53. 3 by 5. What is cos 37? 4 by 5. Please remember the standard result. So it will be what? So it will be 16 into 9, 72 I0 by, after cancelling this, 2 ones are 2 8s are, 8 into 9 will be 72, 25 into 25 will be 625. So 72 times of I0 divided by 625. That is the final intensity after coming through the polarized P2. So you have to be very careful here, students. The logic, the toughest concept is means you have to remember the value of cos 37 and cos 53 degree values. Cos 37 degree is 4 by 5. Cos 53 degree values is 3 by 5. Yeah. Very quite simple problem. How many lenses are there? Two thin lenses are there. One power is 15D. The second power is minus 5D. They are placed coaxially in contact with each other. So what is the effective power? Effective power is given by P1 plus P2. That is 15 minus 5. That is 10 diopter. So what is the effective power? 10 diopter. How to find the focal length? 1 by power. That is 1 by 10. That is 0.1 meter. 0.1 meter is nothing but how much? The 10 centimeter. But they're not asking you to find the focal length. They're asking you to find the position of the image. You know the lens formula is 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. 1 by 10, you have to find the image distance. Your object distance is minus 20 because it is taken opposite to that. Yeah. How to simplify this? 1 by 10 equals to 1 by V plus 1 by 20, or you can take 1 by V equals to 1 by 10 minus 1 by 20. 1 by V LCM will be 20. This is 1. So V will be 20. So what is the image distance? The image distance is 20 centimeter. 20 centimeter. Okay. Come to this particular case. Now the temperature of the two other surfaces of the composite slab of the materials have coefficients of thermal conductivity K and 2K. Thickness are X and 3X respectively. T2 is more. The rate of heat transfer to the slab in the steady state is given. This is given. Now they are asking you to find what is the value of F. Student, if the two different materials are used, thermal conductivity, one is K, the another one is 2K. Under the steady case, please remember what is the effective thermal conductivity. Effective thermal conductivity is given by, what is the effective thermal conductivity? Now it is the thickness, one is X, the another one is 3X, divided by X divided by the slab of the thickness, that is K, plus 3X divided by 2K. So thickness plus this thickness, total thickness, divided by the thickness by K plus 3X by 2K. So X and X will get cancelled out. So K effective, if you simplify this, you're going to get 1 plus 3 as 4, right? Divided by 1 by K plus 3 by 2K. You take the LCM and you simplify, you will get 8 times of K divided by 5. Take the LCM over here. LCM will be 2K, right? 2K goes up. So when the 2K goes up, 4 divided by 2K is the LCM, right? So here it will be 2 plus 3. So 2K goes up. So 2K into 4 will be 8K. 2 plus 3 will be 5. So K effective value will be 8K by 5. So after getting the K effective, you know the formula for the amount of heat transferred per unit time. That is K times of area into higher temperature minus the lower temperature divided by the thickness of the slab. So this is Q by T, which is equal to effective, K effective will be 8K by 5 into A effective will be A. Higher temperature is T2 minus T1. You can take higher temperature, lower temperature, better. T2 minus T1 divided by the total thickness. Total thickness will be X plus 3X, that will be 4X. So if you simplify this, you can take this as 4 ones are 4 to the right. So 2 times of K by 5 into A into T2 minus T1 divided by X. A is there, T2 minus T1 is there, X is there, and K is there. In the place of F, we have 2 by 5 here. So what will be the value of K here? The value of K is 2 by 5. So F value is 2 by 5. So which is the right option? Option 3 is the right answer. Yeah. Coming to this particular problem, student, there is the 35th problem. Look at this. Current I flows through a long conducting wire that is bent in the form of right angles. Right angle means it is bent at 90 degrees. Now they are expecting you to find what is the magnetic field at the point P on the right bisector, of the angle XOY. Here. If I just drop a perpendicular line here, it is going to be a straight line. So first let me find the magnetic field at the point P. To the point P. Now there is a magnetic field at the point P due to this wire as well as due to this wire. Because of both the wires, you have the magnetic field and they are identical. So magnetic field due to X and magnetic field due to Y are equal. So I'm directly going with the 2 times. Why I'm going to do that 2 times? Because the magnetic field are acting in the same segments. So 2 times. What is the magnetic field for the straight conductor at one extreme end? It is mu naught by 4 pi into I divided by the distance. Mu naught by 4 pi into I divided by the distance. The distance is R into sine of angle. One angle will be 90 degree at the end. The other angle at the edge is 45 degree. So sine 90 plus sine 45. Sine 45. So it is mu naught by 2 ones are 2 twos are, so 2 pi into I by R. Sine 90 is 1, sine 45 is 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. So what you are going to get? You can keep, if you want, you can keep this as in terms of mu naught by 4 pi into 2 times. Mu naught by 4 pi is there, 2 is there, I is there, R is there. So it is 1 plus 1 by root 2. 1 plus 1 by root 2. Here these two are acting perpendicular to each other. So I will take the resultant as root 2 times of that. Root 2 times. Why root 2 times? Because the two conductors are lying perpendicular to each other. Because here the distance which you are going to calculate this is d divided by root 2 in terms of r. If I say this distance is d, this distance d can be taken as r divided by root 2. So this distance can be taken as r divided by root 2. So this root 2 I'm taking up. So if you simplify this, you are going to get mu naught by 4 pi into 2I by r. This root 2 comes up. So after taking LCM here root 2, here you are going to get root 2 plus 1 into root 2. So root 2 get cancelled out. So the magnetic field is found to be mu naught by 4 pi into 2I by r into root 2 plus 1. So option D is the right answer. Mu naught by 4 pi 2I by r into root 2 plus 1. So option 4 is the right answer. So this is the questions in the section A upper, that is 35 questions were there. So section B will having the 15 question. Out of this 15 question, you have to answer any 10 questions. We'll discuss this 15 question in the next session, students. So in the last class and in the today's class, we have completed the section A of 35 questions. So in the next class, we will go with this section B, which contains 15 questions, and we'll complete in the next session, students. I'll stop at this stage. I hope you got the 35 problems in the section A, students. You please practice it properly. And if you have any doubt, you can clarify that in the next session. I will complete this 15 problems within some 30 to 35 minutes. The remaining 20-25 minutes we'll keep for the discussion. Thank you, students. I will stop.